of them.
Yeah, let's get to them right now with 6 quick thoughts.
How'd yesterday's Kings game go? Kings insider James Ham has 6 notes you need to know. Here are James Ham's 6 quick thoughts.
Hey, 6 quick thoughts sponsored by maybe you. Rich Ripley at Odyssey.com. If you own a business or work somewhere that wants to sponsor this segment, go ahead.
There it is.
James, fire away.
They are free, right? I mean, 18 and 32 from the free throw line.
We're done with free throws. All right, free throws.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Go on.
Mike Brown may need to scrap everything else and just do the miss a free throw run. Miss a free throw run just for the next couple of days of practice. If you miss a free throw, everybody runs. And I don't care who it is. Hit your free throws. I put up a video after yesterday's practice, the day before practice, of De'Aaron Fox hitting, 25 straight? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't miss. And then we get to the game, and, was his free throw shooting even as... Sure, he missed a couple, but it's just something's wrong, and I don't know how to fix it other than to say they got to focus,
I mean, whatever it is, I genuinely don't know how to go, hey, just make it.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. It's not a matter of form. It's not about, they need to have a night. Malik Monk, and this isn't a team thing. It's not like, hey, Domas went 12 for 12 from the free throw line, and now Malik's making them. Individually, they need to see a couple go down, and I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Number 2.
De'Aaron Fox never really got going until the fourth quarter in this game. 24 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds in 40 minutes. I swear I had 5 rebounds.
Was that 6?
Yeah, it says 6 on here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, then he did get an extra rebound because it wasn't 6 before. Last night it wasn't. It was 24 to 6 and 5 after the game.
Got it.
That's okay. Anyway, he just didn't look like himself, and his defensive issues with TJ McConnell were crazy. And it wasn't just him. And Mike Brown was clear to point out that someone should have cut the baseline the entire time and stopped that. And that was what are we doing?
He cooked everybody.
But it's because when he got to that position, there should have been a second man there. And then I guess Mike was even saying he goes under the basket where he's behind the basket and comes back up and under. And that's why it looks like he just keeps scoring when you don't expect, because no one expects him to come back up to the rim for a shot. And so it's just kind of a weird thing that he does, but he's really good at it. And the Kings did not adjust. And that's not the first time that TJ McConnell has absolutely cooked De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings. And again, the Sacramento Kings as a whole, there had to be an adjustment there where somebody else said, I got baseline. I'll stop the drive.
Right.
Yeah. And no, didn't happen.
He got a shoulder through De'Aaron, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray,
Kevin Huerter,
everybody.
Malik Monk.
Pick a person.
Yeah. Name that king.
TJ McConnell.
He got through.
Scored on him.
Yeah.
That was not great. Although the worst part is when it was announced that Tyrese Halliburton is out. I saw people in the chatty house and on Twitter like, well, TJ McConnell's cooking tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And like, man, that's a tough spot to be in.
And the crazy thing is he only scores 20. It felt like he scored 45.
Right, because it's TJ McConnell.
Well, but he scored 20. But once you did try to stop him, he crushed you. Yeah. And ended up with 10 assists.
He's a good player, man.
He's a good little ball
That's
player.
The thing, is this isn't some rando who's never going to play in the NBA again.
Yeah,
TJ McConnell's been around, and he is a good guard.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that you wish you had on your team every single time you see him play. You're like, man, how do you get TJ McConnell?
The Michael Jordan and Matthew Dellavedovas.
There it is.
That's
very, very good.
Thank you. Number 3.
Headband Huerter.
You did this to spite me.
I did.
And I don't like it.
It's taken half the season.
Like, you're going to buzz for this.
It's a complete crap.
I agree.
It appears that Kevin Huerter has found himself. Man, when he's hitting Kyle, he has an ability to draw the entire defense one way. Everyone starts to fade towards him as he's coming off that DHO at the top of the key.
The dribble handoff.
They all chase him right out to the outside, and he still has the ability to get the shot off. 7 of 12 from long range, 31 points, career high, 31 points.
Wow.
He had been stuck at he got to 30 last year, which was the first time he'd ever hit 30. And then last night, 31 points. He is the offense. He is the ingredient that has been missing from this offense.
Yep.
If they can find a way to get this, to bottle it and have him become the player he was last year, this team goes right back into the top 5 of offensive rating in the league.
That's it.
Yep.
That is so much what it comes down to. So much of it rides on Kevin Huerter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, it is the confidence that he's shooting them with. He's coming off the dribble handoff and he's stepping backwards. He's stepping right. He's feeding Domas. He's playing with so much more confidence on the offensive end than he was at any other point since he got benched in the preseason.
I did have this funny exchange with him and Domas in the locker room in pregame. So I said, hey, you got a haircut? Because I don't know if you noticed the road trip, Kevin Huerter started to have like a little flip thing going. And Domas is like, I was trying to get him not to cut it. And Kevin's like, you're just trying to make me look stupid. They were going back and forth. Either way, he did cut his hair, and I think he cleaned it up a little bit. He started to look like a quail.
I think he does it himself with the headband.
Oh.
It looks terrible. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It's got to go.
I love the headband. Headband Huerter.
I'm number 5.
Feed him. Domantas Sabonis camped out in the lane and demolished his former team. 18 of 13 from the field. He was 8 of 9, I think, to start, so maybe he did miss some shots. 21 points, 10 assists, 11 rebounds, 24th double-double, 12th triple-double, all for nothing.
In the second half, he went 0 for 3 from the field.
What in the world? They just...
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why? He's cooking. 0 for 3 from the field. This is a second game now in a row where it's like, man, hey, figure out some offense in the second half. And I know, okay, late. They stormed back with 2 minutes left and scored all these points. Okay, awesome. But part of the way you don't get down 16 with 2 minutes left is making sure that Domantas Sabonis, and again, I don't know if this is a coaching thing or if this is a Domas thing. I don't know. But
well, if it's a team thing, it's possible that
it's a team thing. Yeah,
it's possible that other guys are like, oh, it's my turn to eat.
Maybe, but he scored 5 points, ironically, all at the free throw line. 9 boards, great. 4 assists, love it. That's awesome. But I need more than 3 shots for Domantas Sabonis in the second half of a game that you're losing. Like I said, I don't care why or how. Fix it.
Fix it.
Number 6.
Something new. Keegan Murray is a perimeter marksman, but he's starting to show a whole bunch of other stuff, Kyle. Like, if you're not getting excited about what's happening with Keegan Murray, it's hidden in the losses. My goodness, man, he's becoming a ball player. I think last night he had at least 5 dunks, and it may have been 6. They robbed him of a dunk early. The only way I know this is because I take his 0.5 prize picks.
I'm sorry, the more.
The more. I take more in prize picks every single game. They're going to steal my stat. They're going to take the stat away anytime. But until they do, I'm riding this, baby. I'm riding it. He is developing right in front of our eyes, and I think it's really interesting. 27 points, 8 rebounds. Again, kind of just hidden in a bad loss.
Yeah, he is developing, I think, the way that they wanted him to develop. He needed to be better off the bounce this year than he was last year. And you saw it a tiny bit last year. You saw it a little bit in the first half of this year, but I think you're really starting to see it. And now I think the next step is, okay, that's great. You've got all that in your bag. But now in a spot where Kings need a bucket, he needs to be one of the guys that they go to.
Yes.
To say, hey, take it on the wing, put the ball on the floor, go get a shot that you are comfortable getting.
You can see the pathway forward for this team is Keegan Murray taking this step.
So clear.
It is very, very clear.